Happy Wednesday with the Word, everybody. I sure hope you're having a great day. It is beautiful outside, and we are preparing for Easter, getting ready to celebrate the great resurrection of the great and mighty King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the day that He caused death to pass over all who call Him Lord, right? And He celebrates that resurrection time at about the same time that we celebrate Passover, that they celebrated Passover at that time. So I wanted to read a little bit of the Passover section of Exodus chapter 12. Let's just look at one verse just to remind us of what was happening here. Exodus chapter 12 verse 7 says, "Moreover, they shall take some of the blood and put it on the two doorposts and on the lintel of the houses in which they eat it." So you remember what's about to happen, right? God has told the angel of death to go and destroy the firstborn. But He tells the people of God, He says, look, here's how you can avoid that. Cause a sacrifice, make a sacrifice, and with that sacrifice's blood, you'll put that blood on both sides of your door and over the top of your door. Now here's what I think is really interesting. We do this today, and I'll bet they had some form of this even when Passover was originally happening. We often will put either a number or some kind of identifier for our house on one of those sections, either next to the door or on top of, above the door. And that's the way that we identify who lives in the house, right? That's the way that we connect with the outside world. Here's who's in here. It's the people at this address. It's the people with this. You know, you've even seen some people will put their names above the doors. Here's what I love about this scene at the original Passover, is that God says, cover that up. Cover up the identifier of who you are. Cover up how the outside world sees you. Cover up those things with the blood of a sacrifice. So years and generations later, Christ Jesus will celebrate Passover with His beloved, with His friends, with His disciples, and they'll prepare that Passover, Matthew says, and as they're preparing that Passover, He uses a house, and they get ready to celebrate the fact that God will be the sacrifice that we all need to avoid death, the wages of our sin. To avoid that, He's going to cover up our identifiers. He's going to cover up our names. He's going to cover up our lifestyle. He's going to cover up our sin. All of the things that hold us to this world, He'll cover them up with His blood. He did that at the original Passover. He did that at the Passover that Jesus Christ celebrated with His disciples, and He'll do that today. Let the sacrifice of God cover up everything else in your life. Put it on the doorposts, put it on the lintel, the mantle over your door. Let God define who you are. Listen, I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you have a great Passover, and I hope you celebrate the risen King. He is risen for you, and that we would have life. God bless.